we're in the shop. Please ignore the giant mess. We have everything tore apart. We have Mazda stuff. We're putting the Mazda Speed 3 back together. Just one we're fixing to sell. All new timing components. Head got redone. Cost me way too much money because Mazda, well, because Ford, however you want to say it.
Yeah. For sure.
So we got that. We have Noah's car in here. We got to finish it up here soon. Ginger's over there. We tore it apart. Remember, it started making noise at my no prep. So we found out that number 4 rod got kind of hot, started spinning in the bearing. Luckily, I found it when I did. I think the rod is savable, but worst case scenario, we're going to have to buy some more rods. Everything else should be fine. We'll put a new crank in it, and then we'll start getting Ginger back all the way back together because the next event we are going to try to make it to is bragging rights in May, which we only have about 40-something days to do it, and there's a lot that needs to be done and changed on this car before we could be ready, but hopefully we'll make it happen. So yeah, just lots of parts, lots of money to be spent. There's my clutch that is destroyed, but it doesn't really owe me anything. I bought that clutch when we very first built Ginger. It was just an all-motor K24 car. So it's been over 4 years. If you follow the channel back some, you could see some of what it used to look like and all that. But yeah, it's been a long time with that clutch. One of the only original parts still left on it, which is now about to get changed. So, but yeah, so nothing in here, but all this is about to go away. Yeah, we're just redoing the entire front end here soon. We're gonna take it to my buddy Chris's house, and it's gonna look completely different. No more dingies. The dingies are gonna go away because I can't see anything at the end of the track. They're not good for actual light. They look cool, but yeah. Yeah, what else we got going on? There's a K20 over there. We got transmission stuff over here. We got turbo stuff. What else we got?
We got another motor being built.
Yes, we got the motor for Green Bean, which is in the back of his car right now in the trunk. So yeah, we got just motors and cars. There's a lot more out there in the darkness. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else we got to really update y'all on other than Green Bean's got a motor going back together here shortly. Just piston rod motor, almost like a dead replica of how Ginger started, like 12-to-1 compression, manly rods, CP pistons, almost to the T exactly what Ginger had when I first made like 700 something horsepower when I turboed it. So it'll be pretty fun to have his car back going, and hopefully my car back going after we fix it. So yeah, it's kind of dark. I don't know if we'll be able to actually see anything out here. Yeah, I mean, we can cut the outside lights on.
Let's open the trunk.
Yeah, bust open the trunk. James wearing the Seegers Garage shirt from back when we first built the shop. SER. Yeah. Everything fresh from machine shop.
Yeah. Wide scope pistons.
Yeah, can't see nothing.
Yeah. I can take it in the shop.
Yeah.
I'm about to take this head in the shop for sure.
Yeah, head just got redone.
It's literally fresh out the machine shop. We haven't made too many like spec videos or anything about my car, but essentially it was a bone stock K24. Now it's fully built, head, ferro valves, SuperTech valve springs, retainers, whole nine. Fully built head on that. And then We got,
What are those?
yeah, don't mind the clown shoes over here.
Yeah.
Manly rods, wide scope pistons, kind of scuff.
Show the dome.
Yeah, 12 and a half, go
Right.
one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, other than that, should be coming back here fairly soon, I hope.
Yeah, I think next week we're going to at least put it on the engine stand, maybe go through it, go ahead and get it. Start the process, build the block, order anything else we need left. Yeah. Yeah.
You wish you had something that cool.
You see which ones they had to replace from the catastrophic failure of the last motor?
Oh, yeah. So, about that, Green Bean had two motors in it, so I had it dyno-tuned. Accidentally blew it up the next day, over-revved it, and just bouncing off the rev limiter. And, yeah, so then I put another motor in. High mileage motor, it was stock bottom in.
Yeah, it was just a used one we had sitting around the shop. We were like, crap on it. We'll throw another stock one in it and go.
Yeah, and then that thing, it did well. And then we heard it at the track, and both of us was like, "Oh, we're not going to drive it,"
Yeah,
set it down.
Yeah, we'll take it apart and figure out what's going on with it because something's wrong. Because it started making kind of weird noises. And we're like, all right, something's wrong. Let's go park it, and then.
And then I immediately went out the next day, raced it on the street, blew it up immediately, and then now it's time for it to come back. And now should be back by the end of this month or faster.
Yeah.
On the rest of the shop projects, of course.
Yeah, so we got the Ginger stuff going on, which is going to take a little bit of a back seat. We're going to try to get some customer cars done. Like that's just a flip car of mine, the Mazda.
We got a Turbo R6, a
Yeah,
Turbo S2000.
we got Q's Turbo R6 that we're going to be doing. We got most of the stuff to get it going. We still got to do a lot of fab work and stuff. So, yeah, it's Turbo R6, Turbo S2K just came back from Chris, our fab guy. So it's ready to start getting the cleanup done. Vacuum lines ran, oil lines finished up. Oh, yeah, we'll take the Voyage. Yeah, we could take the Voyage. That's our burn barrels. There's Q's R6.
Yeah.
So that's going to be turbo stock K20. Still got a 6-speed in it. All that good stuff. So I can't remember what the power he's hoping for. But with that setup, around 400 or 500 ought to be pretty nice.
We got random customer cars here.
Yeah, Ants, Hatch, and MR2. He's got more project than I got underwear.
For sure.
So this is the S2K. It just got really dark.
My bad.
But yeah.
This just came back from the fab shop.
Yeah, so it looks very busy because it is, but everything's there. Like I said, there's still some cleanup to do, but yeah, I mean, we had to do a lot. That manifold makes it where you have to delete stuff, relocate stuff, move stuff around, but it is so close. Yeah, and then we'll have a video of it cranking up, and hopefully we're going to take it to the dyno, and yeah, we'll see what kind of power it makes. Probably around 450 or so we're going to try to stick with, I think, and this guy will be pretty happy. He's been very excited. This car has taken so long to finish, but it's like every time we make 2 steps forward, we had to make 1 back and order parts or figure out other ways to do things. Just use turbo kit problems and having to work around this manifold that just is very busy compared to the one I had. If you know me and the channel and everything, I had a Turbo S2000, but mine did not have such a wild manifold, so I didn't have to relocate anything or do anything crazy. This has been a completely different project of figuring stuff out. So, but yeah, it's so close to being done. Like I said, next week or later on this week, because it's Saturday now.
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. So yeah, sometime next week we'll have it cranked up and then start the process of just vacuum lines and clean up and getting rid of stuff we don't need, running the boost controller, vacuum lines, and then she'll be ready to go up to EB Tech and get tuned.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's the Turbo S 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of projects.
Yeah, we got the Altima SER, which we're gonna do some cool things to it soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then my car that I'm probably keeping. We haven't made our complete mind up yet, but 350Z, something fun, rear wheel drive, 6-speed. Yeah, competition or what edition is it? Enthusiast?
Yeah, enthusiast or performance.
Yeah, one of the two. It's got the Brembos. It's got lots of little stuff on it, but it's pretty much all stock. I only got it like 113,000 miles on it. We had to put a motor in it. It was locked up when I bought it, but yeah, I think it's going to be a fun project, and it's completely stock, so we have a ground to start on as far as like if we wanted to mod it or, you know, just do a performance review of how it does stock, and then we do bolt-ons, then we'll do tune, and then kind of take it back to the track and see the difference and just performance stuff. And
the goal is to really outrun the Altima, but we'll see if it can do that.
Yeah, we'll see if I can beat the time of the Altima. The Altima went what?
14.1.
14.1, which is pretty decently impressive for an automatic SER Altima. It is swapped and tuned, but at the end of the day, the automatic does hold it back quite a bit. But yeah, so we have lots of fun projects. That's just what's here now, which is plenty, especially for just really two people to really work on, and especially when we both have full-time jobs, so it gets busy. But yeah, so just stay tuned. We got a lot coming, and we'll keep everything updated as we go here and there with small videos like this and show the progress. I mean, we'll probably do a drive around in the Mazda because it's also just bone stock. I think the only mod to it is, well, we put blow off valve, and we put head studs in it when we were putting the head back together, but it's got a brand new head, all brand new timing components. It's a very, very clean car. It's got a little bit of miles on it, but you couldn't tell it if you were looking at it and looking inside of it. It still was brand new inside. So
200 compression across the board.
Yeah. So it had burnt valves when we bought it, cylinder 2. So we took the head off, got it completely reworked. They put valves in it. It needed a little bit more work. It needed, you know, some valve guides. So they put all new valve guides in it. Just refreshed it completely. And then we put all new OEM timing components in it. So it ought to be good for another 100, 150, 200,000 miles. But yeah, on 1, 3, and 4, it still had 200 compression across the boards other than the 1. So now it should have even better. So yeah, it's very, very healthy motor. And now even more healthy with all brand new components. So it's gonna be a fun car. We'll probably do a little drive around or review on it, and then it'll go to a new owner because I can't keep them all. So yeah, but yeah, thank you for watching. Just subscribe, like, comment. Share it around. If you think of another car that you'd like to see us kind of play around with, we're always open to fun stuff. There might even be a fun, if everything goes well, I'll have a 1988 Pulsar here soon. That'll be something different and fun. So we'll have that thing here soon. Not sure what's wrong with it, but we're buying it. We're going to fix it and drive it around, have some fun with it, and then probably sell it too. So, but yeah, thank you again. And we'll keep you updated on all this mess, and hopefully we'll make it to bragging rights.